The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
It is episode 8. Coach, car, where do we go?
Let's go.
Coffee. I'm Adam Cavalier, voice of the Eagles. This is the Eagles Sports Network, and we are pleased to welcome into the passenger seat today Carson-Newman special teams coordinator, Antonio Goss. Goss, a lot to talk about. We'll get into the caffeine intake here in a little bit.
No problem.
But kickers, punters, long snappers, holders, return men. An interesting and varied group. The guys that kick, pretty strong known commodities, but for a unit that was top 5 in the country for kickoff and punt returns a year ago, it's all brand new.
Yes, it is.
Let's start with that aspect of it. Last year, one of the bright spots for Carson-Newman football was, and I don't know if you went to Ireland and just licked the Blarney Stone or what, I've never seen a kickoff return unit do what Carson-Newman's did last year, and it felt like it didn't matter what opponents did. Didn't matter who they kicked it to, whether it was Devon Moore or Daquan Dudley, or Jaden Sullins or E.J. Davis. There was a chance that you're going to rip off a 50-yard run. What did that owe to last year, and how do you carry it over to 2022, given the fact that you've got a ton of new people returning kicks?
You said a ton of new people. It's a brand new season, and it starts with the team. It starts with the guys believing in one another. They're doing their part, and everybody do their part to their limit, and the next man steps in and got to do his part. Now, we have a bunch of guys that's wanting to play ball, want to get out there on the field, and they seize this as an opportunity for them, so they're taking advantage of it.
Culturally, what does that do for this team to have, I think that was the note about the special teams last year, so many guys that were willing to go out there and just, I don't care, put me in the game. I'm going to do whatever and sell out for this unit.
Well, it was funny, like in our meeting rooms when we talk about, what our plan for that week is, everybody knows everybody's position, knowing what we need to do, how we need to do it. And when they stopped kicking it deep, then we said, okay, if we still want to be effective and try to take advantage of that, let's come up with a new type of phase here. When they kick it short, we got to get these type of blocks. And we had those people, we practiced that, we worked that. So, and they wanted to take the initiative themselves and say, let's still try to go out here and accomplish our goal, trying to be the best we can. And they took it on their hearts and on their minds and went out there as a group and then accomplished something, that was special.
Who sticks out to you, at least through camp, to entrust, presuming that it's not kicked short every time, or you don't face 4 consecutive onside kicks? Who do you want returning the ball?
We love Jelon Pearson is a great returner. Major Williams is a great returner. Kendall Williams return. Nelson return. So we still have some bodies back there can return. But what I like talk more about returners, I talk about that core unit that's making the blocks right there. Mm-hmm. So we got guys that can return the ball, but we also have guys that can go out there and block and will sacrifice their bodies to make that block. And I think that's the part that makes special teams special right there.
How do you develop that level of buy-in, the sacrifice? Because it's never more apparent than on special teams.
I'm going to say right now, it's the relationships. We talk about relationship from player to player, player to coach, coach to player. It's a relationship we try to get going within that room or within the special team unit, and they love, trust, and believe in everybody in that room. When you're on the field in that phase, it's not time to sit down and get water. No, let's stand up and let's see what's getting ready to happen right there. And they take pride in that.
You look at your kickers. That's one area where your return men, largely unknown, largely untested. Kickers, Christian Irwin felt like he had the yips last year.
Yes.
But is certainly capable. The UVA Wise game
Yes.
From the spring of 2021 proved that. I also don't know a guy that was as unlucky as he was last year. Kicked a field goal against Newberry that I think everybody at Carson-Newman thought went through, but it was one of those ones that was so high above the uprights,
Right.
it got waved no good. Stoinked 2 off the upright against Limestone. It was like he was this close
Yes, sir.
all season long. What's he done to kind of move past?
Oh, well,
those
he's
struggles?
got to put those things behind him and got to keep moving forward because it's always about the next kick. So right now, he's working on that. He's perfecting that. He's getting stronger at that, learning some techniques here and there. So he's going to be a better person this year coming.
Michael Harrett, punter, was among the top 20 in the country for much of the season in terms of punt average. You have him in the mix. You also bring back Nate Kraft after 2 years away from the game. Just how strong is this team's capability of booting the ball a long distance?
The sky's the limit. They have to believe in themselves and believe they can get that job done and go out there and accomplish that goal. And so right now in practice, we're having a fun time trying to put the heat on them. So every time they go take the field, it's like a game pressure type kick. You know, we want to do that now and not wait till the game time.
I'm sure to a degree, too, you'd hope that you never see them outside of kickoffs. You'd love to never punt. You'd love to never kick a field goal because the offense is putting it in the end zone each time. But if you do, that range, especially that Christian and Nate have on field goals, what confidence can that give a team that, hey, you got a chance to put points on the board from a pretty long ways out?
Soon you cross over the 50-yard line, we're in scoring territory. If offense that can't do it, hey, let's put them out there and let's go for it. And it gives the coach, it gives the coach, the play calling, a different type of mindset because we have that on our team now.
All right, we're in line at 60 beans.
All right, about time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What's your go-to?
Oh, we can go with hot caramel macchiato.
You're duplicating Leonard Weaver.
What?
Yeah.
No, he did.
He did.
Come on.
Is this an NFL thing? Like you go pro, you gotta go with the Cardinal macchiato?
Well, I was copying my wife. My wife loves the hot caramel macchiato. So I'm copying my wife right now. So that's our thing. When we have time, we'll go to coffee shops and we both will get one of that.
Okay.
And we plus top it off with a donut. Now, I don't know if it's coffee and donut or is it just coffee today.
You know, we're at the end of this thing, so we could get away with coffee and donut if we wanted to.
I got you. I'm just
Because I don't have to go buy Johnson Jameson a donut. I don't have to go buy Brock Pursley a donut.
Oh, I'm just having fun.
I'm a big apple fritter guy.
Hey, let's get an apple fritter. Let's get a donut. Let's go. Let's do it. Big things this year.
Do you realize how angry the rest of the coaching staff is going to be when this comes out?
Well, they always say you have to ask, right? If you never
that's
ask, you never
right.
receive. So if I gotta ask, gotta ask. I mean, right?
You and I are big food guys. So. Is it a lock if you're going to have coffee, or are you going with something sweet with it, or is it, hey, just give me this straight up?
No. You give me a little sugar, give me a little vanilla bean, good flavor.
Yeah, we're
good
back.
taste.
You're back. How you feeling today?
What do you want?
Hot caramel macchiato, please.
Small or large?
Oh, large. We go big.
Let me get a large cold brew with some vanilla, please.
What?
With some vanilla.
Vanilla? You got any cream in it?
Yes, please.
Alright, is that all for you?
That's it? No. 2 apple fritters.
Oh, they gonna go.
Oh,
We
no.
don't do donuts on Mondays. The place we get them from isn't open on Mondays.
That is just heartbreaking.
So
We can keep driving. We can make another stop. We can make another
Here's
stop.
on point, Goss.
No, for the donut, for the fritters.
You're saying.
Yeah, we got some else for
I don't think I
fritters.
have enough recording space to take care of a 30-minute conversation to go get donuts. How deep you want to go on long snapping techniques?
Oh,
Goss?
let me tell you this. I mean, they got to have the proper technique of hand placement, flipping of the wrist, you know. We can go all day on this. We can go all day.
For a donut.
Yes, sir. Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
You brought up your wife, and you and I have had, not to reveal or loosen the veil too much. We've had some chats about food.
Yes.
Date night's an important thing.
Yes.
If you and Marvine are going somewhere, what's your key for a good quality date night?
Are you talking restaurant?
Yeah,
my dish?
Yeah, what's your dish?
I'm a steak guy,
Okay.
or if I go seafood, steak or seafood.
Okay.
Steak or seafood.
So steakhouse or a high quality?
Steak, yes, love it. Now, I love mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
When football season over and we just like dibbling dabbling in the streets, you know, love to do that.
I mean, you got to check out the local places. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much.
So we got a coffee that's cold.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference? Why is it cold?
Because it's August and I don't want to put hot liquid in my pot.
Okay. I got you.
Equally delicious.
Does it? Okay.
Got a little bit of this. We started these things out. 3 straight iced coffees. I thought that was going to be the way that this broke. No. The hot coffee with your hot caramel macchiato, duplicating Leonard Weaver. Outside of the straight black that Johnson and Joe Ray got. That's the first duplicates we've had among the coaching staff.
Joe Ray and
Joe
Johnson
Ray,
went
but-
straight.
Black iced.
Wow. Okay.
Justin Zimmerman, hot black. You've got
Okay.
you and Leonard Weaver, both with the hot caramel macchiatos. I don't know what
Okay.
that says. I think it's an NFL thing. I think if you played in the league, you go for the hot caramel macchiato.
Love
Thank
that
you
flavor.
so much.
Love that little kick to it right here. Oh, it's so good. So
but
good.
you're doing it for that's your and your wife's thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Always keeping her on my mind.
Hey. When we post it to Facebook, we'll just tag her in the post.
There you go.
And we'll get you those brownie points.
There
in
you go.
addition to the coffee.
Please do. Because every now and then I need them points. I need those points.
Especially for all of us in the middle of camp when you're never home. Let's keep the special teams talk going. You talk
Yes,
about the
sir.
kickers, but Carson-Newman over the last decade plus, weirdly enough, has been long snapper U over the last 10 years. Carson-Newman's had an all-conference long snapper in 8 of those years, and Andrew Bradshaw is the latest in that line with Dusty Nance and Dawson Campbell. It's a tradition, I suppose, that predates your time with the program. But here's a tough question. Why is Carson-Newman long snapper U?
It's their work ethic. Yeah. You talked about Dawson Campbell. He came here, his work ethic, on the field, off the field. Now you see Andrew Bradshaw, that same type of work ethic. Always trying to improve himself, always trying to get faster in the snap, quicker in the snap, placing the laces out in his snap. So all you got to do is just catch the ball, put it down, steady the spin. Always just trying to get better. Always working to get better.
I want to revisit the question on the steak and dive into that a little bit deeper. Do you have a go-to cut of meat?
Oh man, go-to cut.
Like, or does it matter? Or does it matter? Are you a filet guy? Do you go for the ribeye? Going for the strip?
I'm a T-bone.
T-bone. Okay.
I love a T-bone. Love a
Okay.
T-bone. Will knock out some fillets here and there.
Okay.
You know, love it tender. Want it just medium.
Okay. Not medium rare. You go
No.
medium.
Just medium.
Just
medium.
I think that's acceptable. I think that's an acceptable level of doneness. I'm partial to the ribeye myself.
Oh, you're a ribeye type of
big,
guy.
Big
Okay.
ribeye guy.
I got you.
Big ribeye guy.
So where's the spot do I need to?
Oh man, that's a tough
Wife
question.
and I need to go where for that?
Well, if you know Knoxville, I don't think you can go wrong with Ruth's Chris.
Gotcha.
But
Yes.
Chang, I mean those are frequent places. The best steak I've ever eaten. You got to go a little bit.
Okay.
Phillips Chop House in Kansas City.
Oh, Oh, we got to go.
You gotta go somewhere.
That's an overnight type of trip. Yeah, okay.
But cod lock, best steak I've ever eaten. Phillips Chop House
Okay.
in Kansas City, and it was a bone-in ribeye. 24 ounces, gone. That good.
You finished it
Of course.
with the baked potato, salad,
Always.
all the sides.
Do I look like I
Oh,
leave food on my
That's
plate?
what I'm
Goss?
saying. If we're gonna eat it, let's eat it, right?
Yeah.
I understand.
I mean, we got a chin count here. That doesn't come with leaving food on the plate.
I got you. I got you.
Antonio Goss, we're back at the K-Sac. You got coffee, you got steak, you got long snappers. Had a good time.
Great time.
Especially caramel macchiato for Marvin.
Great coffee. 60 beans.
Great coffee. He's special teams coordinator Antonio Goss. On the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier. Coaches in cars getting coffee. Thanks for watching.